There's one very costly mistake college students will want to avoid when it comes to paying off tuition, and that's paying for it with a credit card. MarketWatch's Catey Hill is here to tell us why. Catey, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
So how many students and parents are actually paying tuition with a credit card?
So thousands. It's only about 3% of parents and 3% of students, but that ends up being a lot of people paying with a credit card, actually, when you run those numbers.
Absolutely. But why is it a bad idea if you pay it off in full and on time?
Because 9 out of 10 colleges charge something called a convenience fee, which is a nice way of saying every time you swipe that card to pay your tuition, you're going to pay between about 2 and 3%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but think of all those. It's like going to the ATM, you know. It's like when they charge you those fees, they really start to add up. Sometimes as you spend hundreds of dollars paying tuition just for convenience fees, you get no added bonus for doing that.
And so which colleges charge the most fees? Are they all the same?
So 2.99% is the highest fee in Western Kentucky, and a couple of other universities charge that. And it goes down from there. But yeah, again, 9 out of 10 schools are charging this fee because the credit card company would charge them and they don't want to pay it. So they're like, well, we'll hand it to parents. So in addition to that $50,000 a year bill you're paying, we're going to charge you, 3% on top of that, which, by the way, think of when you're paying tens of thousands of dollars, that's not cheap.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I have to confess, I didn't even know colleges allowed tuition to be paid with credit cards.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's some exemptions where they'll say, oh, well, it's only for part-time students, or it's only, but yeah, again, 9 out of 10 of the 300 schools they looked at did this. And by the way, it's interesting, but a lot of schools, you think, oh, well, I'll get rewards, rewards points on your credit card. There's a lot of credit cards that exclude you getting rewards points for paying tuition with your credit card. So you can't think, well, I'm just going to go to Jamaica on a trip, You're not. They're not going to give you rewards points for that.
So you're getting hit coming and going. And of course, worst possible scenario, what if you're not paying it on time?
Yeah, and then you end up spending thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars in interest, which is actually what a lot of people do because they take out loans. The loans don't cover everything. They feel like they have no other choice but to put it on their credit card. The school lets them. They do it. They don't pay it off. It literally can double your college tuition bill when you do that.
So,
it is so scary.
Words of advice for people that feel like they have no other choice?
I mean, I would say try to get another loan. Private loans even sometimes have cheaper rates right now than your credit card because your credit card could easily charge 17, 20%. Look for private loans. Ask friends and family if you can. Talk to the school, scholarships. I mean, there's quite a few avenues to explore. Your credit card really should be the last-ditch effort you do before doing this.
Put that plastic away.
Yes.
All right, Catey Hill, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.